Hi, I'm Mr. eTutor here again, your mystery tutor at mysterytutor.com, and welcome to video module 1-5. Let's lay the groundwork a little bit for how we'll be approaching the test and the rest of the module. This is very important. If you're not thinking about the test in the right way from the beginning, it'll be almost impossible to do your best. Here at mysterytutor.com, I am always going to approach everything about the test from the perspective of the College Board, that is, the people who created the test itself. Whenever you take any test, whether it's the SAT, a test for school, a test in college, or anything else, you always have to consider, where is the person coming from who created this test? What pressures are they under? What constraints do they have to satisfy? Because in every case, that's going to change how the test is designed. And the test's design is going to be the key to beating the test. Throughout these modules, we're only going to consider examples taken from real College Board tests written by the College Board. The only printed source there is in the entire universe for these questions is right here in my hands, the College Board's official guide to the SAT. You need a copy of this book. If I could send you one for free, I would, but I can't. You can get it probably from your school library, or you can pick up a cheap copy at Amazon.com or eBay.com. The links for those two sites, by the way, right there at the bottom of our screen to the right. The strategies that we'll be discussing only work on real SAT questions, which is fine because that's what you're going to be taking, a real SAT. They will not necessarily work on third-party questions created by other companies. But frankly, that's the way I like it. You should only ever use real SAT questions when you're preparing for the SAT. In the same way that if you're trying to get ready to run a marathon, you shouldn't be swimming. Some people will try to tell you that certain books by third-party companies are harder or easier than the SAT, so it makes more sense to practice with them. Frankly, once you know anything about the SAT, you'll realize that's completely absurd. With the SAT, there is no hard or easy or anything like that. If you know how to answer the questions, every single question is easy. If you don't, every single one is hard. That's really all there is. So don't think harder or easier. Just think it's either the authentic SAT questions written by the actual College Board, or it's something else. And if it's something else, frankly, we're not interested. Another important aspect of how I'll be doing things here at mysterytutor.com is that I've tried to take every single thing anyone needs to know about the SAT and break all that information down into easy, usable, manageable units. When you approach my modules, please just look at one at a time. Try to absorb the information from that particular video module before we move on to the next one. The SAT can be a very challenging, very intimidating test if you don't know how to take it. And chances are, if you're watching this, you're probably a little intimidated by it already. Don't worry. Everything about the SAT is actually very simple once somebody shows you the right way to handle it. So remember, watch each video one at a time, try to absorb what's in there, move on to the next thing. If you break it down into small pieces, you'll find it's much easier than you think.